I really don't know where to begin with what I just witnessed, watched, and traumatized of how this series just started. It Welcome to Derry is a supernatural horror television series based on the Stephen King novel It from 1986. This serves as a prequel to It and It Chapter 2. It takes place in 1962 and tells the disappearance of a young boy named Maddie, and also about a family, the Hanlon family, who move into town and strange occurrences start happening. But there is a big, big secret in the town that, people know about, but kids are freaking out about it. Not only that, not only do you have Maddie, you have Phil, Teddy, Lily, and we're introduced to Susie as well. The opening 15 minutes, insane. Did not expect it at all, and you are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. We're open up with Maddie sitting in a movie theater. He's sitting there. He's very awkward. He's sucking on his pacifier. Yes, you heard that correctly. He's sucking on a pacifier. Then, he gets caught by sneaking in, but then he leaves, runs out, meets a family who drive him up. But then it's like craziness is ensuing. And then you have minute little details where the family's listening to the radio and they talk about mutant babies and the whole aspect of it's the height of the Cold War. It's the 1960s. Yes, that's going to happen. And then this baby just mutant. Yeah, that happened, ladies and gentlemen. That absolutely friggin' happened, and it's mind-blowingly crazy. And I was just sitting there in awe, like, wow, this is how we start a new series, and it's really, really interesting. I do want to get one thing out of the way that bothered me just a little bit, but for some people it probably won't matter. The Music Man actually came out in June of 1962, but it says that this story takes place around April of 1962. So how are they watching The Music Man if it didn't come out yet? That's just my little tidbit. That's all, that's all I have to say about that. But let's move on. We see the aspects of how it affects different friends of Maddie, or so he had friends, Phil, Teddy, and Lily. Lily is the shining star, ladies and gentlemen, and she is going to be the shining star in this episode. Juniper Hill is mentioned, and where she was there. And if you all know Juniper Hill, you know how Stephen King writes that into his novels as well, with little tidbits. And it's just really, really funny because we see the aspect of the turtle. The turtle is also a big main focus because he's this cosmic entity that is an arch enemy to Pennywise in the novel and other aspects of the lore of it. It's just so good. I was very surprised at how well this first episode is. It's the pilot episode. I couldn't think of any other pilot episode that actually stays with you long later. Then it's like, okay, this series will run for about 8 to 10 episodes. Not really sure about how many episodes it will be, but there are Easter eggs where we see Pennywise in different forms, but he's not in true form yet. Bill Skarsgård will return in the true form of Pennywise the Clown. Then we have the aspect of, while that's going on, we have Major Hanlon's story, the African-American man who was brought in to kind of test B-52s, and he's waiting for his family to come in. But not only that, while he's on base, he kind of, is driven around by Dick Halloran. If that name sounds familiar, because it's Richard Halloran, the African-American man, the character in The Shining. Yeah, it's absolutely mind-blowing how they put him in this, and actor Chris Chalk is playing Dick Halloran. So I'm very curious to see how Richard Halloran's character is prominent in this series and how it plays forward. Give every single kid actor in this show right now an award. Just throw it at them because it's phenomenal. It's absolutely brilliant. It's mind-blowing. Was I scared? No. Was I traumatized? Abso-friggin-lutely. Especially with the skin lampshade and like the aspect of what's happening and not expecting the ending. You get so attached to these kids very quickly in this hour episode, and then, yeah, there's your surprise. The demon baby mutant thing just goes crazy. But I did like seeing how they did where Maddie is in the movie The Music Man talking to Phil, Teddy, and Lily, and it's just like, what? What is going on? What is happening? And then she lets out that scream at the end of the episode. Chills. Goosebumps, ladies and gentlemen. this show is has laid its mark. It really did. And evidently the rumor is this is going to run for 3 seasons in total. So I mean, the aspect of how we just started, and the look and feel of the 1960s really, really is good. It captures the essence. The coloring is great. The grading is good. The lighting is fantastic. And after you watch the episode, we go inside Derry, where we see the behind the scenes making of everything and how it's done. Always absolutely love things like that. But this once it's said and done, and this season is over, this could probably be the best show of 2025. And I know I've reviewed a lot of shows this year, and I've said they could be the best of 2025. But the way this started and began, this looks like it's going to be insane and probably the best show on television right now. Like, the imagery will stick with you. As I'm speaking to you, I see images from the episode in my head. I'm like, and to those people who have to go to bed after it, like, watch a cartoon or something like that. But it's going to be fun, and I can't wait to see. I'm very, very excited. I'm very hype about this. And it's just so well done. I'm speechless. Speechless is the word, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about episode 1 of It, Welcome to Derry. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Do you like where this season is going? Do you like how it started? Were you traumatized? Did you expect certain things? Did you expect that ending to happen? Like, let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked, and how do you think everything is connected, and what do you think will happen? And take a guess and which episode Pennywise the Clown will show up in full form. Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week to my episode 2 review of It, Welcome to Derry.